recapping the weekend, right?
Yeah, there's nothing really, nothing really much else to discuss.
Yeah. Well, it's what AEW's next show's what in September?
No, Forbidden Door
That's what a few weeks.
in a few weeks. Yeah,
Christ.
it's like Forbidden Door, then Clash in Paris, and then
But sometimes I get lucky with AEW, where it gives me a chance to catch up or take a lead in the standings. But no, I think after this weekend, I am dead and buried, dude. It's fucking over. It's Jover. I got
you,
smoked.
you might be surprised, sir. I'll reveal the standings. I reviewed them yesterday, but where the hell am I going? Da, 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 da. So yeah, it goes Forbidden Door is at the August, and Clash in Paris is WWE, and then we have All Out,
Oh Christ.
which is going to be in Toronto, and we already have somebody who notified me. I think you saw the Discord chat that wants to be a guest on the show.
Yes. Yes.
Gonna call.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was the next show. But at least they spread All In and All Out apart.
Yeah, between they put Forbidden Door in the middle this time.
Yeah.
So okay, that's good. I think we should call the Slack episode All Slack.
All slack, no breaks.
All Slack, no breaks. Yeah, I mean. Because I already know we're naming this episode Too Close, Bro.
Too close me, bro. Too close me, bro.
Oh, not here. Live stream. Updated that.
Oh, what a weekend.
Oh yeah. By the way, I didn't know this. So apparently the NFL banned smelling salt now.
I did. I saw that today. I was like, why?
I don't know. Like I have no clue. I mean, I'm just getting back on the NFL train.
Yeah, I don't think
the thing just
smelling
started.
salt is particularly dangerous.
To my knowledge, no.
Yeah, 'cause it's not a drug. It's just like when you get knocked out in UFC or boxing, they give you smelling salts to wake you back up.
Yeah. It's like I don't understand.
It's just a quick woo.
Yeah, you start screaming like Ric Flair.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I would need to see the reasoning, like the press release, whatever the hell it is they put out about it.
Let's see if we can find it right now.
Yeah, it's like I know very
Before we
little
go
about
live.
smelling salts, but they're not like actual drugs. This is like a version of like methamphetamine.
Smelling salt ban. To prevent concussion risks. Oh, they say the product can mask concussion symptoms.
That makes sense. That it would.
Yeah.
It very much would. So it's
Yeah.
like, Tua, did you get hit a little too hard? I think, coach. Give me smelling salts, he'll be fine. It's week 2. This is a must-win for us.
What's up, mans? Welcome to the show. Would you just text me? Oh, no, never mind.
Man, I feel really bad for Tua's brain.
Yeah, whatever's left of it. But he's still playing somehow. Man, we're going to have a fun time on the show. We're going to break down a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We were there.
We were there, all right. Yeah.
Oh, so you want to hear a funny story, Will?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. So you know the cosplaying girl that was sitting next to me?
Yeah.
So I was scrolling through like our KOTR and Ward like Instagram pages, and her page showed up. She's like a wrestling influencer person.
Go figure.
Yeah. And so like she took a video of John Cena's entrance, and you can definitely clearly hear us in the background singing John Cena.
John Cena sucks.
So I messaged her. I was like, "Yeah, that was us." She's like, "Oh my god, you're next to me." I go, "Yeah, surprise. What's up?" It's like you have the really cool China belt. You should be on the show.
The question was, who was next to you, and does he matter?
Yeah.
We had a great section. That's what I do. I know I'm gonna talk this more on the show itself. But that's why I do like with the 2-night events. Like
Oh yeah, you get to like meet people.
Yeah, it was the exact same people in our whole section, so it was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those dudes are so funny. And the guy behind us, the older guy who was
Yeah.
like DNA and stuff.
Dude, even the little girl next to him was really cool too.
Was that like his daughter or his niece or something?
No, I think it was because the little girl was next with the guy next to him. So I think
Oh,
she
okay.
was just chatting us up
Oh,
on
hey,
her own.
more power to her.
Yeah, I mean I could be completely wrong, but I think because when we were eating night two when he came in late, he came in by himself.
That's right. He did come in by himself.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So I don't know. That little girl was awesome.
Yeah. That little girl was just like about it. She was about it. It was great.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a great crowd or a great section, and I'm very surprised no one sat next to us. Will
Yep.
like
Oh,
those seats were open the whole time.
that was the best part. I had three seats just to lounge out and chill. It was great.
hmm So yeah, it was yeah, good freaking show, kids. Really good freaking show. So yeah, we're gonna have a. There's so much to talk about. That's and SummerSlam and after SummerSlam and the discourse of everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
What the hell's going on with Brock Lesnar? Or a better question, what the hell is not going on with Brock Lesnar?
That's also very true. Oh man, was I seeing something on Twitter before? No, I don't want Twitter Premium or whatever the hell you're trying to sell me. Da-da-da-da-da. Freaking Ryback.
Yeah, I saw that. His Brock tweet.
Yeah, and it's a get out of my comments, bro.
God, the Brooklyn Cyclones had an Elaine from Seinfeld dance competition.
Why?
Dude, because minor league ballparks just do random shit like that. I'm not gonna lie, it's really funny.
Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's like it's just
Oh my
they're doing a bunch
god.
here. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of Elaine dances.
And this was an advertised event, wasn't
Yeah,
it? What is this study hall? Charles, are you dashing right now? Is that why you have all this aggressiveness? Also, happy anniversary, Charles. It's a great day to be alive.
yeah, Charles.
Yeah. Will has no idea what we're talking about, but he knows.
Not a clue. I'm gonna assume it has something to do with a cookout, though.
Close.
It always has to do with the
Close.
cook. It's always a cookout. It's always cookout related.
It's not directly involved with a cookout, but it does involve items that you would normally find at a cookout. It's the best way I can explain it.
Uh,
Charles is dashing right now. Okay.
huh. Something you always find at a cookout.
It includes items that you would often find at a cookout.
Hmm. Hmm. A grill.
No, actually, no grill.
Pissed at corporate America. Yeah, get in line, Charles.
Aren't
It's
we
always,
all?
yeah, it's like part of being American.
Where's my ticker? Also, guys, if you guys notice, Mance, Sir Charles, obviously, anybody else in the chat or watching us right now, we have a QR code on top of there. Scan that. That'll give you a link to all the places you can find us on social media, as well as our merchandise store, and where you can listen to us and all that fun stuff. So, one, scan it, check it out. Two, e-review. Let me know if that works. As Charles is saying here, happy birthday, happy anniversary to the best battle royale of the modern era. That's the best clue we can give you.
A battle royal of the modern era. Okay, that could mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Royal Rumble. Who won a Battle Royal in August of who knows what year?
I'm telling you, you're way off, but close.
Best Battle Royale.
Uh-huh.
And it's cookout related.
Yes, actually.
Charles, were you the one who threw the pie in Kevin Owens' face? Remember
What
that one?
happened in November? Yeah, yeah, I know that.
That was
Yeah.
a 4th of July SmackDown. It's the best I can come
Oh,
up.
okay. Yeah, no.
That's the best I can come up with. Potato
Potato
salad.
salad? No. No, it's not potato salad.
It
Okay.
took me 3 days to make this potato salad. 3 days.
Okay. Do you remember the Montgomery boat brawl that went viral 2 years ago?
No.
You
What is it?
don't.
Let me give it a Google. The Montgomery what?
Montgomery boat brawl.
Oh wait, I think I do. Yes, I. Oh my God, yes, I do. Oh, this video is incredible. That was 2 years ago already.
It was 2 years ago. Yeah, today.
What does that have to do with Charles? What does that have to do with what's that? What does that have to do with Charles?
No, this is a holiday Charles was looking forward to. And the item that you would often see at a cookout would be the at one point in the video, the foldable chair.
Yeah, I forget what this fight was about, but it's
So it was
fucking
like
crazy.
it was like a like a I want to say like a tour boat or something like that.
Yeah,
And then the owners of the smaller boat wouldn't move, and the guy on the port over deck was like, "Yo, you have to move your boat because our boat's coming in, and this is where
yeah,
our boat docks."
yeah,
And then they were like, "No," and so he, as the authority figure, was like, "All right, I'm going to move your boat for you," and then they attacked him,
yeah.
and then
The
people,
security guard's black.
yeah,
Right. Then
and
everyone
then
on the boat hops off their boat and goes beat the shit out of these white guys.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I remember. Yep, I remember this. Yeah, I'm watching it now, dude. Yeah, again, this is 2 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna skip to the part where they all jumping off the boat. Yeah, he's like, "You see that boat? That needs to get here."
yeah. Because there was like two or three guys on the boat that jumped off the boat and swam to
Yeah.
the deck to like help the guy out. And then one lady gets hit with a foldable chair in very dramatic fashion.
Oh, yep. There he goes. He starts. He puts his hat. He tosses his hat and just
Yeah.
starts going to town on him. Oh, yep. And then 3 more dudes come in, and that's when 4 more dudes come. 5 more dudes start coming in. This when they start jumping off the boat.
Yeah.
Man, you must have fucked up when you got a boat full of black people hopping in the water to swim to shore to beat the shit out of you.
Aquaman is my hero. Aquaman is like really one of the funniest nicknames that ever came from that.
Oh, he's supposed to beat the shit. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Bring this bitch to the ground. Yep, I remember this. Damn, what a story.
Yeah.
He didn't get paid enough for all that bullshit.
No, he didn't. He didn't at all.
Fucking big minimum wage security guard on a dock.
Yeah. Just
Maybe
trying to deal
maybe
with,
a little above minimum wage, maybe making $20 an hour.
dealing with drunk people who won't move their freaking boat. That is true. I do want to know more about this loaded potato salad, Mance.
You loaded
I-
with what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, loaded with what? Actually, that's a great question. I want to know.
Yeah,
I want to know
you just like
about
put
this.
bourbon? Is it bacon? Is more potatoes? Is it cheese? Is it a secret sauce? If it's a secret sauce, I don't want to know the secret. I'd rather be kept in the dark.
Show me potato salad.
Is it like lemon juice?
Who knows? Well, Mance contemplates what's in his potato salad. Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Did someone say 3 minutes? I said 3 minutes. That's when the show's going to start in 3 minutes. See you soon.
Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned in a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
You know what, Mance? I am sold. I am sold. You have me at jalapenos. Not gonna lie.
Potatoes, sour cream, cheese. That's just typical potato salad. Chives,
Yeah.
also pretty typical. Bacon and jalapeno. There you go.
Yeah, I'm
That's
all
loaded.
about it. Yeah, that is very loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 417. I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you guys for joining us. We are live right now on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us. With me, as always, the Tessa Blanchard to my Alicia Fox, because I am the black friend, Will Tereshak. How are you?
I don't want to be Tessa Blanchard. I'd rather be this. I'm the illest. Right? When you say King's Rings are the illest, that's me. I'm the illest. Probably because I'm always sick.
It's true.
You can go with that, right?
Yeah. Hey, hashtag Wade Cares. Where the hell were you on Sunday? We were looking for you, sir.
Yeah, you missed my tan line.
Yeah, you did. You didn't miss his tan line. You did definitely indeed. But anyway, folks, we are just coming off a pretty noteworthy SummerSlam weekend. The first ever 2-night SummerSlam happened in New Jersey exclusively, even though they showed pretty much the New York City skyline.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of those things coming up, and all the matches. We're gonna do a total breakdown. It's pretty much a SummerSlam review show because literally we need an entire show just to break down all the madness that occurred during SummerSlam. But before we get to all of that, let's just do an overall review. Will, what did you think of SummerSlam in particular?
I thought the first night was relatively weak, bookended, but the second night really, really delivered on every single aspect in absolutely every single way. So overall, like if it was a one-night show, it would have been very, very long, but it would have been very, very, very good. So, and if you could, people comparing this to like Mania, this was a much better two-night show than WrestleMania was this past year. So, props to WWE. A lot of very good matches. There's Pyro. Pyro is back. So, the venue looked great. The stage looked great. MetLife did actually a pretty better job of directing traffic, specifically for night one.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I liked the start time. Like the show started at 6, which is a little annoying because the sun was in our eyes for a majority of the show. But just wear a hat.
Yeah.
And then we got out of there around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it was just like home by 11, and then in bed and falling asleep by midnight. It was like, it was very convenient, especially because I had work the next day on Monday. So I really enjoyed this year's SummerSlam overall, 100%.
Yeah, I think it was 2 matches or so shorter than WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but more better put together than WrestleMania, especially from a match perspective, a storyline perspective. I mean, Sunday at MetLife was just loaded. Every match was a championship match, and they don't even do that for Night of Champions.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Even the singers who did what was it, God Bless America, were pretty good and pretty decent. It was just presented better. I feel like the crowd as a whole, compared to WrestleMania this year, was just more into everything that was going to go on.
Yeah, that's hard to gauge because neither of us were at WrestleMania, but yes, I would agree. Except the Becky and Lyra match, the crowd was very distracting. Trying to get the wave done, and it was like proposals going on. That was very weird.
One apparently was a fake one.
Of course. So I wonder what was going on, like how that came across on TV.
I haven't watched.
I haven't watched it back.
yet.
I haven't watched it back either. But
Yeah.
other than that, no, it was a very, very good crowd. That like to the left of us, on like behind the end zone, that whole section
Yeah.
of the crowd was mainly kind of dictating chants, and we were just following along.
Yeah.
Specifically with night one, but I thought it was a great crowd. The 2-night event, definitely our section.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Was very great. We had a lot of good people sitting around us. Too close to me, bro.
Too close.
So also sitting club. If you ever go to MetLife Stadium, I highly suggest you sit club. You'll have 2 days worth of food in one sitting. So,
yeah, you don't have to go anywhere. You go into the club and you don't leave.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. We had what do we have? There was sushi, tacos, wings, Italian food, general, like stadium food, your hot dogs, your hamburgers, your
ice cream, Dippin' Dots,
cookies, your chicken tenders, which I didn't have chicken tenders this time.
I didn't either.
And then we had our own merch table.
We also had our own merch stand, which was incredible.
And the rum bar and all of that stuff. So yeah, MetLife, very, very good. The same thing that you said. Obviously, the traffic was, and the way that the traffic was controlled was very good. Like, so I dropped you off at your place like 11:15ish, right?
Yeah.
I got home at 12:30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go. Once you got through the tunnel, you're probably straight through Midtown, through the other tunnel, through Queens. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Done and done.
Yeah, it was great. I love it. Like, if it's gonna be like a 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock event all the time, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm about it. As I get older, 100%, definitely.
Yeah. Our crowd was great. Shout out to Manor, who was sitting next to me, who I just found out was also somebody who's part of the IWC and the wrestling influencer world. So we're gonna have to get Manor on the show. Shout out to our friend Joe Nucci, who we met in the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Those 2 guys we met in the parking lot, just spent like pretty much the whole day with them.
Yeah,
up until the pre-show. It's like, dude, wrestling fans, it's the people you meet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They were fun, showing them around, telling them how to get the club level, and also, we're gonna talk about it on the show. Shout out to Jerry Rice, who I had a conversation with.
We didn't know it was him until after.
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Oh,
also, so man, I'm reading Mance's comment. Too much filler. Yeah, there probably were a lot of video packages. You know what we got instead of a video package? We got the Kiss Cam.
We did get the Kiss Cam.
So
the Kiss Cam was great.
MetLife did a Kiss Cam of Dirty Jersey. Let's just say Dirty Jersey delivered on every single. It was to promote their like stupid breath mints, their new like liquid, like their death mints, whatever they call them.
Yeah, it was like death mints or something.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
or like I don't know, but they did a Kiss Cam, and it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, the wrong state to do it in, but
the perfect state to do it in. The only thing that would have been dirtier would have been Long Island.
Oh no! Don't even try that. Jersey is much dirtier than Long Island. Death Breath. There we go. Thank you, Wade. It was called Death Breath, is what it was called. So there was that. But yeah, no, absolutely. Like I tell people all the time. I was telling my friend this earlier today. Wrestling fans are the best fans to tailgate and just hang out with.
Yeah.
Like, the reason we met Joe is because Joe's friend, which I forgot his name, and I totally apologize if he ever sees this or listens to this. He's like, "Hey, you want some chips?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yes. give me chips.
Yes, give me chips or give me Death Breath. That would have been a great show title too. But yeah, and we made friends with him. Joe Nucci, the most Jersey Boston fan I've ever met.
Yeah, that was bizarre. And it was God, I have his Instagram right here. But I think it was Chris. I think it's Chris.
Chris, yeah.
Something with a C.
Drewski and Not So Fat Joe. Also, the celebrity involvement was really good. Cardi B seemed like she was having the time of her life.
Yeah, I'm glad they just used her for the opening segment on night one. This never mentioned her again.
Yeah, she also would talk to her. She has an album coming out next month too.
Yeah, of course.
So that worked out as well. But yeah, no, SummerSlam overall, fantastic show with a lot of talking points. The first one, obviously, we're going to get into is John Cena, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed championship street fight. What a match.
Yeah, it was a great match. And for the people at home, they had the hole in the stage when John Cena did the fireman's carry open the whole time.
Oh,
and it was just like, Why is that there? I was thinking this. The Rock comes out. I hope he doesn't slip, or even better, I hope he does slip.
He like runs out and like falls into it. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But once they're flying into the crowd, it's like, oh, they're gonna fight, and the thing's gonna come up. And that's exactly what happened. So
Exactly. That
it was-
one kid in our section who was just going off
About
about
the
how
hole.
his life means nothing because the hole is not filled was one of the best points ever.
But I think
That
this was
match
John.
was
This was
wild.
John Cena's best match in years.
Because he didn't have to wrestle heel.
Yeah, maybe like a decade.
He didn't have to wrestle heel. He didn't have to wrestle slow. We only saw the 5 moves of Doom. We didn't see the 6 moves of Doom. He just wrestled like the old John Cena. Honestly, in one of the best moments, the fake out of his entrance.
Yeah, we lost it.
Everybody did. I even was like, you know what? You got me.
Yeah, yeah, because
You got
we
me.
saw it come up. The crowd. I watched I watched I watched it back on TV, or it's like a fan video, whatever. I didn't
Yeah.
realize this because when the music hit, we popped. We saw it all black, and John Cena was a little bit of a lull. It was like, aw. And then
Yeah.
it came blue, we're like, yeah! And then, dude, then the run. We popped so hard for the run, like everything.
Yeah.
He was he had the time of his life too.
Did you see the official like WWE video of his entrance?
Yeah. He's like, I missed you, Stu.
He's
Ready
like,
to
I
go for a
missed
run?
you, Stu. You ready to go for a run?
Let's go to work. It was great.
Imagine if Stu was like, I can't today, John. I'm sorry.
My knee. Now Stu
Yeah.
turns heel. He hits him with the camera.
Stu's the real heel of the entire story. My man Stu. But no, it was good. Cody came out in the Kylo Ren style mask. His entrance, he invoked
Dusty's
his father as
words.
a quote.
Yeah, that was really cool too.
That was really awesome. And then they just went to town, finisher after finisher, to super finisher after super finisher, and no one could win. I think at some point I said, you might as well just get Arn Anderson in the Glock, because the
Yeah.
only way you're going to win is death at this
Yeah.
point.
Well, you said it too. Like, who's going to turn heel first? And then it turned out neither of them.
Yeah,
So-
it was just a battle of baby faces.
That was the only kind of like, to me, it's like that Cody didn't turn,
Yeah.
but it made up for with Brock coming back because there's like that oh shit moment. But it kind of left the match itself, like a phenomenal match, right? It's probably a 5-star match if we're being serious. But Cody winning, like he pulled the trigger with the turnbuckle, but didn't pull it with the title. It's
Yeah.
like, I think hitting with the title was maybe that exclamation point it needed. It's like, oh, you can fully pull the trigger. But he did it 3 times with the turnbuckle, so maybe. It's going to be interesting to see where Cody goes from here, just as another babyface, because we were very ready to boo Cody Rhodes. Like, it wasn't just because
Oh, it was
Cena
a
came
very
back as a
pro
face.
John. It was a very pro John Cena crowd.
Right, but I think that momentum of like we were booing Cody is probably going to carry, and maybe not in France, but I think we're going to start booing Cody sooner rather than later.
Maybe. Match is sponsored by WWE 2K. Thank you, Wade.
Yeah.
Wade also asks, why does that always happen in Jersey where Cena and his ops have infinite finishers? It's very true. It is very, very true. But I think about
the
it
water.
was more of a pro Cena crowd, because Cena is from the tri-state area. He's from Westonbury, Massachusetts. So like even one of the girls in our section was like, I came down from Connecticut.
Yeah.
So this is by and large Cena country as compared to Cody, who's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
The amount of John Cena retro merchandise that was around the arena that people came in wearing. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell people brought out like faded jerseys from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, mine. The one I was
Yeah.
wearing.
Someone with, what was it, the Cincinnati Bengals Cena jersey?
The Bengals Cena jersey was dope. It was like the military one. The Bengals one was probably the most dope, next to mine being the 08. So, it was a SummerSlam jersey. It was the 08 or 09 SummerSlam jersey.
Yeah. So it was a very pro. I don't think this will last with Cody, but we'll see what happens with it all. It was interesting because then Cena they hugged before the match started, and then Cena said some words to him after the match was ended, and Cody won.
Thought he was
And-
crying.
And so was the girl in our section. When Cena lost, we kind of went wild with all but too close. But it was because the match needed it.
I was crying on the inside.
And then Cody gets out of there rather quickly. And just to give John his moment, because this is his last SummerSlam, and it's the one thing I did want to bring up about John Cena as well, because it's something I surprisingly didn't mention. and I think it just clicked when I was there, was that Cody's promo was like, I want the old John Cena. Well, statistically speaking, the old John Cena loses at SummerSlam
every single time.
Yeah, yeah. And that should have been the clue right there. The old John Cena loses. Brock destroyed him. AJ Styles and him put on one of the best matches I've ever seen in person.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, for that SummerSlam. John Cena always loses at SummerSlam, and this was no different. They made it look close, though.
Yeah, if you said that last week, I would have picked Cody.
yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And then that happened. John's having his moment. And then Brock showed up.
Yeah, we're watching the stage because we see the cameraman, we see Stu at the ramp. Like, okay, someone's coming. So it's like I'm looking back and forth between the stage and Cena like waving goodbye and like the stage, and then I just hear the music and just no noise, no words, just jaw to the floor. You screamed like a little girl. It was hilarious.
Because I didn't see it coming.
No one did.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very
but this
weird.
picture of him,
scary.
I mean, I think this is just jury intimidation right there.
It was a crazy thing because a lot of people talk about, oh, well, the New York, New Jersey crowd gave him a big pop. I think it was more because we were shocked. We didn't think this was happening.
No.
No one thought this happened. I remember during the match, during Cena and Cody's match, I was like, it'd be really funny if just Brock Lesnar showed up because, like, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that crazy to do it.
Not a chance in hell.
Yeah, and then they did it. So what else could you do but scream? As Mance tells us a story about how he's on the phone with his girlfriend and he yelled motherfucker. and his girl thought something was wrong or he was getting attacked. I mean, Will's talking throughout the match. He was like, I really got to use the bathroom, but I don't want to leave this match. And then Brock showed up.
The main event, I was like, I had to pee. I had to pee so bad. I almost went during the entrance. Just like, no, I can't. Then as the match went on, I was like, screw it. I was like, if you're going this far in hell, let's keep going. I finished my Mountain Dew. And then we're walking out. I go to Ricky. I'm like, I don't got to pee anymore. I think Brock Lesnar scared the piss right back into my bladder.
Yeah, I remember leaving and like
I was shaking.
I did remember that you were visibly shaking.
It was scary, dude. He's so scary, even from like 400 feet away. He's terrifying.
He's very terrifying.
He's so big when you're so far away. Like, typically, like, they're in the ring, they look like this. Too close to me, bro. Brock was like that.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. Did you watch WWE's official video of him coming back?
Maybe. No, because Michael Cole was like, holy shit. Yeah, I saw the Michael. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Crazy. I was like, oh, Michael didn't know because Michael is very composed usually at surprises.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is a surprise to a lot of people then.
Yeah. It was I listened. I always like to listen back for the crowd reactions because it's like how that's on TV versus how we were there. It was about the same.
It's about the same. Yeah.
About the same.
It was. I saw Issa. I saw Issa's reaction when I got home.
Mm-hmm.
Issa's like, oh my God, my beastie's back. So it was crazy. And then the dust settled on the return. Because even I was like, was Triple H wheeling and dealing at the White House? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, what? Like, weird. I'm still going to use the word weird. It's very weird that he's back.
It's a weird choice that they made. Put it this way, if I was in charge, I wouldn't make this decision. I wouldn't bring him back.
No, I wouldn't either. I'm usually the guy who would defend something like this. No, I'm not. This one's very, very hard to defend. Yeah. Outside of there are no legal consequences. So there's there's no legal consequences with him right now, and it looks like there's not going to be. Thus speaking, there's going to be no legal consequences for bringing him back.
Yeah. So here's what we all need to know based on the primary sources and not Dave Meltzer. Don't believe what legal cleared it because there's nothing to clear when it comes to Brock Lesnar in this instance. What we know is that when the original Vince McMahon lawsuit, because remember, Janelle Grant sued Vince McMahon, WWE as an organization, and John Laurinaitis.
Right.
John Laurinaitis has since flipped and said he will testify against Vince and WWE.
Yep.
In the original lawsuit, it was hinted that Brock Lesnar was a part of a lawsuit where Vince was trafficking Janelle Grant, specifically to Brock as a way to entice him to re-sign with WWE. But it was never confirmed that it was Brock Lesnar. In February of this year, the lawsuit got amended, because that happens sometimes, to broaden the scope a little bit more, and also to specifically identify Brock Lesnar as a participant in this sex trafficking exploitation. However, Brock Lesnar is still not a defendant in this case. He is just somebody who was essentially part of the story, and nonetheless a major part of the story. Because if it is confirmed, and based on what I've read in the suit, and there's a lot of visual text message evidence of it, there's a reason that Brock was gone for so long. There's a reason that Brock's not on the latest version of a 2K video game, because these were real difficult things to kind of deal with. How do you have this person on, even though they're not?
You can.
Yeah. Even though he's not a defendant in the case, but how do you have this person on who's one of your biggest stars, who everybody knows who he is, and he's essentially the smoking gun in all of this? But somehow they did it. It is like I said, I wouldn't make this move, because if you think of the worst case scenario, it's all true.
Right.
Worst case scenario, it's all true. Best case scenario, he's not a participant in it, but you kind of jumped the gun here. I would have a really big concern with ongoing litigation.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't say best case scenario is he's found not guilty on a technicality, or he's just not.
But he can't be found guilty or innocent. He's not
right.
charged.
He's not part of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. That's what I mean. Legally, this could be an okay thing to do, but morally, and because you can't. Even though he's not involved, he was involved allegedly, right? So it's weird. Now, when they say that the WWE legal team cleared him,
I don't believe that.
That doesn't mean anything. I bet they looked into it, reading the suit up and down. It was could there be any legal blowback if we did this? And their legal team looks into it going, well, no, because X, Y, and Z. That doesn't mean he's innocent. It means he's most likely not going to go to trial. So legally bringing him back, they're in the clear. Now, the consequence of that is going to be people who are upset on the internet. And they're just all right, cool. We don't care about them anyway. So
they're betting that more people. I saw this from somebody, and they were just they are betting that people feel like enough time has passed that they can get away with this.
Yes, and they're probably going to assume that he's oh, they wouldn't bring him back if he was guilty, so he must be innocent.
They're testing that theory out.
Yeah, there's a big difference between innocent and not guilty. Obviously, but there's also a big difference between doing the crime and not being convicted of that same crime.
Exactly. So it is a weird thing to do, and when you start looking at the bigger picture, obviously Triple H was at the White House with the Make America Healthy Again kind of thing and bringing back the presidential physical fitness stats, which they highlighted at night one of SummerSlam, which I was I wouldn't have done that move either. Press release maybe, but not obviously in very blue New York, New Jersey.
Yes, yeah, but at the same time, it's just bro, you're with the president. You're gonna promote that no matter who the president is. If it was Biden, Obama, Clinton, Bush, GW Bush, doesn't matter. They would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I get where you're going from, and I do know, and unfortunately, I do know. Just something I've noticed throughout my time watching. WWE has a history of showing more so the presidents in the red than the presidents in the blue.
Well, typically because they're in administration as well.
Yeah.
Linda was in both of them, but
exactly.
also has. If say hypothetically, Michelle Obama was doing that the whole food initiative, and they brought in a Triple H or a Vince, they probably would have shown that as well. But
Yeah, I believe they would.
but that didn't happen, and they didn't
Yeah.
invite them in. And you can say a reason they didn't invite them in is because them themselves, the family, leans more red in general. Right? So
Potentially, yeah.
That's a double-edged. That's just politics. Right? That's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
So,
So you have that, you have the fact that out of the blue, WWE says, we're not going to do press conferences anymore. This is going to be our new format after a show.
on the post, yeah, I missed the press
Yeah.
conference. The press conference was way better, dude. I missed the press conference.
And so it just seems so cleverly orchestrated that after obviously Hogan's passing,
Yeah, because
you
they
know,
control the narrative. They control what Peter Rosenberg and Joe
yeah,
Test and Kathy
Hogan,
Kelly ask
yeah.
because they're on the payroll.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's one of the things that I have disliked about Triple H's run in creative, especially this year. I mean, look at, the PR semi nightmare that was WrestleMania's run when he did an interview with Roseberg. It's like, I just wish people would stop criticizing us and, just shut up and watch the product. To now
Yeah,
saying
that's a very dumb thing because he used to be very good with media.
he used to be, yeah.
Like, because remember, like last year, he was asked about the Vince doc or whatever, and he's like, and essentially we came across with asked and answered, right? Like
Yeah.
he referenced to other interviews he did on a specific topic. It's like, okay, yeah, dude, that's good. You're smart with media, but you're right.
Yeah.
This year, he's just been very bad. I'm gonna go point to the R-Truth scenario. It's all part of the show. No, it's not.
No, it's not. You guys got caught.
Stop gaslighting me.
Yeah, you got caught is what happened. And to magically say we're not doing press conference, this is the thing that we do. And Triple
It's
H
like, oh,
is
how
really bad.
convenient. How
Yeah,
convenient.
how convenient.
Yeah.
I've seen posts from people who used to be at the press conferences said that when it first started, it felt like they can ask anything, and then it started to dwindle down,
Yep.
like they weren't allowed to ask stuff
Yep.
and to avoid certain topics. And now
Yep.
we don't have that problem anymore. And with Triple H even going on the post show on night 2, saying that it wasn't us that brought him back. John Cena requested
Yeah.
Brock to come back.
Shut up.
What?
Shut
Yeah.
up.
And listen, we know Cena's a Vince loyalist and all of that stuff. And, John has done, I think, a better job of, maneuvering that situation.
Yeah, but it also would not surprise me at all if John Cena votes Republican, like at all.
Yeah, exactly. But Vince,
but he'll never let you know that.
Exactly. That's
Which
good
is
media
fine.
training. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't care who
No.
John Cena. Like I don't care that Stone Cold and Undertaker are also bleeding heart Republicans. I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
This much I
but-
don't care is like the Miz is probably a bleeding heart liberal, or whoever, Daniel Bryan, bleeding heart liberal, or most of the women's division probably maybe other than Charlotte, bleeding heart liberals, right? Like whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
It is one of those things that it just seems like I understand you want to control the narrative, but like this is a product that, as they have always promoted, thrives off of the criticism of the fans. That
Right.
we take the fan feedback, and what they're saying now is that we don't care. We're going to give you this story, and whether you like it or not. They're betting that no one's going to. It's not going to hurt their bottom dollar too much.
Well, it's not.
Which
Here's
is
the
a
thing.
shame,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. They're correct. 'Cause
Mhm.
you know what? When you don't control that narrative, that is how you actually lose money.
Yeah.
Because you make more money when you're in control. That's just capitalism 101.
Yeah, and so we talked about that, and that's why we did it. But like you said earlier, morally, this is concerning because I thought about it too as well the last couple of days. You had 2 things occur before Brock returned, and knowing the whole situation with the sex trafficking and his potential involvement in this. One, you put on probably your best PLE of the year again in Evolution 2. Hands down.
Yeah, definitely.
You then went on WWE Unreal, Triple H himself in particular, stating the women just get it better than the men. For every 5 women I see in the PC that's good, there's only 1 good man.
I
They just
believe
understood.
I believe that as well, because you know why? Most
Yeah.
of the men talent come from AEW
Yeah. And
or the indies.
And saying all these things, and then you have Brock come back, and so what kind of message are now you sending to the women in your locker room? He's not a known I will say he's not a known predator. It's all alleged as of right now because it hasn't seen court.
Also,
and it's
I
pending court.
don't see Brock spending too. I hear what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider it crazy for a woman to be like concerned about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you think Brock's hanging around back with the boys or the girls? No.
From the things I've read, he keeps to himself.
He's
mostly.
secluded. He was secluded in 2003. He bought his own private jet with his own money. So
Yeah.
he's not going to be around people outside of who he's working with and certain producers and agents.
And
So,
talents too.
like, and the talent he's working with. So I wouldn't be concerned about any of that. And I think that's an easy thing to resolve in terms of reassuring your female talent, as I think it's completely valid for them to have concerns about it. But I don't think it's going to be an issue because Brock isn't interested.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Most likely, and you never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how frequent, like, Brock in his latter years has always been an attraction.
Yes. He still is an attraction. I mean, fucking look at him.
Yeah, he's an attraction talent. He's not somebody that you are going to see on a week in, week out WWE television programming. So, so there's that. It's just a matter of when does he pop up. Obviously, I think this all leads to SummerSlam next year, where I believe he retires in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So on the upside here, best case scenario, and
I mean, also, dude, Ricky, these trials take a long time to go to court.
Yeah, who knows how long it's going to drag out.
He could have his final run, retire,
and be gone.
Be in court 6 weeks later.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, with a court date. So like, they could just be trying to, okay, hurry up, let's get it. Time's a ticking. So I mean, who knows? I'm still gonna say this is weird having him back. It's not something I would have done.
It's not needed.
Especially as it would be different if the trial already came and went and Vince was found guilty or innocent and it was done.
And we know results, yeah.
Right, exactly. But like, this is going to be a story until Brock is out. Like, now you invite a story into your house, whether he's involved or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's good for business. I don't think that's good for optics. I don't think that's good for anything. I think it sends a very bad message to your locker room. And I also would not do it morally, because I think even if he is innocent, doesn't mean he's innocent.
Exactly.
So yeah, I wouldn't do this either.
I wouldn't do it either. It's one of those things. I compare it to when Jonathan Majors got in trouble with Marvel and he had those allegations put up against him. The guy who played King the Conqueror.
Yes.
Yeah. So Marvel didn't flat out fire him. They said, we need to wait to get the results.
Yeah. James Gunn will also be a good example too, because they did fire him and then brought him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I saw those tweets. I was like, oh yeah, I might have let you go too. But yeah, it's one of those things where Marvel was like, okay, let's see what the courts say. All right, the courts say they find you guilty on a really, really weird New York state law technicality.
Yeah.
But they're like, we have to do what we have to do.
Yeah.
And but when it came down, he wasn't on any promotional things. He was like kind of to the side. And then, all right, the legal stuff finished, and now we can move forward with whatever we're going to do. I would have preferred WWE do that, and they were doing that. So it always baffles me to be like, what changed from when it started to now?
Yeah, what changed in the past 4 weeks? And don't tell me it was John Cena's opinion.
It wasn't. There's tons more people that John Cena can face. He has like 12 more appearances that are great rivals of his. The Miz is one of them. AJ Styles is the other one.
Yeah, and it is really frustrating that we're just not going to get answers because they're running from the media.
Yeah, they're not going to say a word.
And Christ, like, you're afraid of marks on the internet. I'm afraid of Issa, but Triple H, you should not be afraid of Issa's questions.
Triple H likes Issa though.
I know too, but that's another thing too. So it's like, why are you? And like Issa and people like Issa, because the people he brings into those scrums weren't like.
It was half real media, half like
like it wasn't like Sean Ross Sapp, right? It was like it was pretty good wrestling journalists.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, not like I don't dislike the new, post-show format. I just wish we had more. I like the press. I like the media from the press.
Yeah, I do. I'm not going to watch it. If it's not going back to the press media kit, I'm not watching the post show anymore.
Because there was a time where they were doing half and half.
Right.
We're like,
yeah, that was fine.
And that was fine. I loved it. It was very inside the NBA.
Yeah, and I liked seeing how the talent approaches that media scrum, where you have like someone like Becky who was in character, or someone like Nia who was being real, and they both worked for different reasons, and it was just good television.
Exactly.
And the press typically asked pretty decent questions.
And I feel bad for the press internationally because that's some of my favorite ones because
Yeah.
they gave the international press time to talk to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. When you come in here,
Yeah.
mainly, which
Yeah.
that's what your audience cares about. So yeah, ask it.
Yeah, ask it, but we won't get that opportunity for the time being. So
That's upsetting.
it's very upsetting.
Yeah.
This is again, it's one of those things where like this is a great SummerSlam overall, but this whole Brock thing has kind of put a sully on it just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a
it's
little bit.
confusion.
Yeah, very much so. We may not get answers on Friday either. But moving on to the first main event of the weekend, Punk Gunther WWE World Championship, absolute classic wrestling. Freaking Gunther is just an old school wrestler that tells a great hard hitting story, and Punk's that guy that just knows wrestling history and it just plays off well. You know, it was slow, but it worked.
I think Fred shared it in the Discord. It's like I saw Punk wore the thing.
It's a Fantastic Four color scheme. Yes.
The Fantastic Four color scheme. 'Cause he knew he was going to be champion for a Fantastic 4 minutes.
He got 5. He got the 5 minutes.
Got 5. I was like,
He got
dude.
the 5.
I mean, but yeah, it's clobbering time. Great. Yeah, this was a phenomenal match too. This was a very, very good match. I just kind of wish there was a better way to beat Gunther other than, oh, his pride got the better of him again.
Yeah, well, they gave him the blood treatment. He did have a nose problem, so he's out indefinitely.
Like I did like the blood because it's like he's not used to seeing his own blood, meaning he's losing a fight.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Exactly.
Nobody.
So like he freaks out, gets off his guard, and gets caught.
It's a great story.
It's a great story, but what led to him bleeding was hubris.
He got thrown around the table. He got thrown like
right. No, he was standing on a table, gloating.
Yeah.
And then Punk did the leg sweep or whatever
Yeah.
he did, or did a forward sweep.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, you did that with Sammy, right? You did that with Jay.
He did it with Drew when Drew got cashed in on.
I'm saying Gunther. Yeah,
Gunther. Yeah.
I'm saying Gunther told that story with Sammy. He told that story with Jay, where he got too cocky and he got caught.
Yeah.
It's like you could have had a better way to have Punk made him bleed. That's the one critique I have with this match, because it's like, okay, I get it, this is Gunther's flaw, but there's a better way to expose that flaw.
I see what you can do with that.
Doing the same thing in 3 major storylines.
Okay, yeah, the one edit you probably do, because you have to go with Punk's like, I don't want this title, I need this title. So having Punk go to the umpteenth degree to make him bleed.
To make him bleed.
Yeah.
And it's like I get it. He's a heel. Hubris. That's what brings down most egos, right? That's what brings down most people. But it's like, you've done that already. But other than that, again, I think this is also a 5-star match. It was very technical, which is right up Gunther's alley. Punk went right with him. The submissions were pretty solid. You know, not too many false finishes with the finishers. The story of Punk couldn't get him up, and then he finally got him up. Gunther sold it really well. Got him up again. 1, 2, 3. Phenomenal finish.
Yep, and then
told a great story.
It's great. I mean, I texted our co-host Kay, who's not with us, as they lost their voice at their bachelorette weekend. Congratulations again, Kay. I was like, don't watch night one, because what happened next? Listen, Punk sold that emotion, the emotion of the win, perfectly, absolutely perfectly, crying, everything like that. And as soon as he raised the belt in the air, Seth Rollins' music hits. Seth Rollins with the most dramatic and diva cash-in of all time, beating CM Punk, and CM Punk's crowning moment, the first time he had won a title in over 4,500 days, and Punk cashed in on him in 5 minutes, winning the title and just shocking everybody on Saturday night. It turns out everything was a ruse.
I fell for it
too. All the videos he came out of him walking with his daughter on the streets. Which Becky was like, "Oh, did my videos confuse all of you?
Was my social media post misleading?"
Yeah.
Never change, Becky. Never change.
Seth Rollins came out, and so it was a really good setup. Seth Rollins comes out. He's still hobbling on the crutches. He still has the brace on, and it just seemed like this is going to be like, oh, and now a sign of things to come. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get you soon when I'm healed. And everything. And then he began to walk away, and then threw the crutches on the ground. Yeah, I was
So
like, you
good.
dick.
It was so good.
Takes off the Punk may be a better actor than Cena. That's not that hard, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so am I.
And he threw it on the ground, took off his brace, started running to the ring, stomped him out, and now the Vision is complete because that is the name of Seth Rollins' new faction, the Vision. I still feel bad for LA Knight because not only did he get a win on some BS, he now also is lost in the sauce
Yep.
yet again, especially
Nothing.
after Raw.
And Roman lost another pair of shoes.
Yes,
So
the best thing to
good.
come out of his faction is the tribal thief.
The Shula Fala.
Shulafala, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
I want
Also,
him to steal
Braun
shoes
Breaker's
all the
okay,
time.
right? Did Braun Breaker wrestle on Raw?
No,
he was was he part of the beatdown?
he was part of the beatdown.
All right, so
he's fine.
he's okay.
He probably just tweaked his knee.
Yeah, he probably can't wrestle a full match, but he can do fake beatdowns. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good. That's very, very good. I did not want him
Yeah.
to be hurt because he's on a meteoric rise. I still think it was weird that they chose to do this and sacrifice Seth for the build to SummerSlam, like not have him on TV at all.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. I mean, I said it last week. I thought it was weird.
But it made it more believable.
It's true. I thought it was weird that you had two cash-ins in like under a month from each other.
That too. I mean, I don't mind that at all. Money in the Bank can kind of create more problems than it solves sometimes.
Yeah.
Specifically when you have certain champions who are trying to build in a specific title briefcase holder, you just have no idea what to do with.
Mm-hmm.
So like Otis and Austin Theory, you know, when
Yeah.
Roman was, especially when there was one title and Roman was going on that run, it's like, okay, well, it can't happen. So it can kind of create more problems than it solves. And you have someone like Naomi who was ready immediately. Someone like Seth, you can always put the belt on at any time and it makes sense. So
yeah, that's why I thought they would. Oh, Kay is texting us now, even though Kay is not on the freaking show.
Like there is no reason to have them hang on to this briefcase if they don't like need it and they're ready to be champion.
I was always a big fan of delayed gratification. You know, I sold myself on the theory that give Punk his run and then Seth ruins it.
No, I think I like this a lot better because Seth's whole thing was you were never going to be champion. That's his whole like purpose for existence.
Yeah.
And the whole basis, like really the underlying foundation of the feud is you should not be here. So the psych out and the fake out of, you know what, I'm going to let you taste it and then take it away from you. It's almost even more satisfactory.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, to see where Punk goes. I mean, Roman might be back in the picture, even though he just lost another pair of shoes. So
Roman's going to film a movie. He'll be out for the next few months.
I was right. He's going to go do Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's going to do Street Fighter.
So is Cody though too.
So is Cody.
Yeah, I believe Cody's been cast in Street Fighter. So it's going to be interesting.
It is. I thought this was brilliantly done. I'm glad I was wrong. I took a lot of L's on this card, and I was very satisfied with most of them. So, like, Punk doesn't need a title, right? I think in part of one of the documentaries or something, when he came back, he was like, my main goal is to main event WrestleMania. I don't need a title.
Yeah.
So, as much as he sold it on TV and in the ring, like, I'm sure it felt good, but I don't think he's going to be jaded by this decision either.
Yeah.
Like, do you see him going back to Triple H going, man, fuck this, I'm pissed, like, throwing a hissy fit? No, I think he's like, that was a great angle. I think he's now matured enough. He's like, oh, that was a great angle. It was great TV. I can't wait to go back into his feud with Seth Rollins again, even though he probably hates Seth Rollins. Or he's just like, God, he's like, dude, just let me go. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. What did I do to you?
That's very true. For the rest of the show here, we're going to have a ticker of all the results on the bottom as we just keep talking about the rest of the card. By the way, so just in case you're like, oh, what happened here? And we didn't get to it yet, you can see it on the bottom here on our little ticker on our live stream. So moving on to here come the women.
Here comes the boot. Good Lord, what a photo.
Yeah, in the perfect way to start out night 2. Io, Rhea, Naomi. Naomi retains the world championship in this triple threat match. These entrances were fantastic. Naomi's father playing guitar to the ring for her. Naomi's father, it was kind of a mislead, or misheard or what have you. Naomi's father used to open up for Kool and the Gang, not a member of Kool and the Gang.
Ah, okay, I
Still,
was gonna say
a fantastic accomplishment.
Yeah, that's still cool.
Yeah, and as soon as they, revealed it was Naomi's father, I was like, oh yeah, she's not losing. You don't
No,
have
not a
someone's
chance.
father perform you to the ring and have them lose. That'd be such a dick move. Although Jelly Roll lost in front of his wife.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's
different.
that.
That's different.
But listen, it's a phenomenal match. Io, Rhea, Naomi. It was just really fun.
Yeah, these three women went at it. Io got tossed around that ring like a rag doll, man.
Yeah, Naomi using her slide to get out of stuff, which was great. I loved Rhea's
the head pointing thing.
the emote. Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved Rhea's purple smoke entrance. I thought it was fantastic use of color.
Really cool. Really cool.
Everything about this match was fun and lighthearted, and heels are going to heal. And Naomi used her heel work to maintain this title.
Essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you said.
Heels are going to heal. Obviously, Naomi's going up against Stephanie Vaquer, who Naomi called Stephanie Velcro. On Raw. Yeah. On Raw at Clash in Paris. It looks like Io and Rhea are gonna probably fight.
They're doing something. They're mixing around a little bit. It was funny because I was watching Raw before this, and
you also have Naomi and Io next week on Raw too.
It was Io and Rhea's backstage segment, and Jazz goes, "Damn, Rhea really does give off masculine, feminine energy."
Oh, she figured it out finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rhea for you. That's who she is. So it's interesting to see what Rhea does here, because obviously it looks like it's going to be her and Io in another thing, because Io's like, you're never
going to beat me.
Yeah, which I love about it. And if that's Rhea's forever foil,
everyone needs one. Everyone needs one.
Yeah, fantastic women's match here. Gave them great time, and a match that they did not give enough time to, in my opinion. Jade Cargill
100% correct.
versus Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany retains in a 7-minute, what would have been a classic, but 7 minutes nonetheless, which was disappointing.
By far the shortest match on either card.
Correct. The shortest.
It really wasn't even close.
And I don't know if they got pressure time. The great thing about it is, and if I could spin this positively, is that it was a fun 7 minutes.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with it.
You can tell from the first time they met on SmackDown, they've gotten better with each other's chemistry.
Yeah.
In the ring. We talked about it last week. It felt like, we know what we have with Tiffy. Let's see what we have with Jade. And this should have been Jade's match to win or to lose, and they gave it to Tiffy anyways. Which I don't know how that plays out.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, they can just rehash what we said last week too. Tiffany is stale, and she feels even more manufactured now. The crowd,
like Tiffy,
yeah, they didn't really care for Jade as much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if she won, she would have gotten a good pop.
Yeah, I mean, her feats of strength worked well with Tiffy's athleticism. They had great spots. I just wanted it to last longer.
I'm going to say revisit this feud in 3 years, and it'll be fire and flames.
Yeah. That's what I think. I just feel so upset. Like, what do you do with Jade now? Tiffy's ran through the entire division.
What do you do with Tiffy now? There's no one, what else? I have no idea, which is probably why I only got 7 minutes, because let's just kind of get it over with. We got nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy because, if you look at Jade's run, I think I talked this to you on at the show. I was like, Jade beat Naomi at Mania, beat Asuka to win Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
Beat Naomi again at Evolution.
Yep.
You build. And
then you set her down.
And you set her right down. And I don't get it. So a lot of that's going to be answered on SmackDown, but Tiffy retained, unless they bring in a ringer out of nowhere that we don't know about. Like Paige comes back or something like that, which is not happening.
No. Yeah, I don't know who else can she work with.
Yeah,
not Candice LeRae, that's for sure.
Not for she was still standing after the match.
Yeah. No, Stephanie's a Raw superstar.
Stephanie's on Raw, yeah.
I mean, maybe you bump up Zelina because she's kind of having this heel thing going.
She just lost, maybe.
Yeah, she's a little darker.
Story.
I mean, Zelina is kind of to me, but It's someone.
And right now, it's Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah.
I would do Chelsea.
Yeah, I would do Chelsea too.
Because like it's one of the things like so they're Chelsea and Tiffy's characters are essentially the same archetype. They're like the bitchy girl archetype.
Yeah, but
So
I swear to God, this is just accurate. Just go with me. One's a
Mhm.
blonde, one's a brunette. Like,
Yeah, but I
they're the
think
same character, but that's the difference. This is very
and
different
Chelsea's
energies
funnier,
from
and I
blondes and
think
brunettes.
Chelsea can just out bitch the bitch.
Yeah, yeah, it's a different type of bitch. Yeah,
Yeah, and so I think that would work, and I would love Chelsea Tiffy.
I would
I feel like that would be fun.
It would be a lot of fun, and but I think the crowd would very much cheer for Chelsea against Tiffy. And it's
Yeah,
just like it's the thing where Chelsea's supposed to be the heel, and it's just not gonna
it's
work.
not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Chelsea's
That's
too good. I also love Chelsea's mentality. She's like, someone needs to win, someone needs to lose. I have no problem losing if it gets me on the card.
it's a fantastic mentality.
Because eventually, if you do that, and like look at Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has the same mentality. You'll
Hmm.
find success eventually.
Yeah, yeah, very, very, very interesting. That's right. We still have Bianca because Bianca has to come back.
Uh,
Tiffy Bianca put Jade in the chase.
yeah, but I think Bianca would overshadow Tiffy so hard.
Hmm.
Like, you just gotta make Tiffy's title reign look like shit after Bianca just dog walks her. Especially as a face, you just gotta go from stale to staler.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because like is Tiffy really a face? She's a reluctant face. That's why. So I think
Yeah,
Bianca dog walking her and making her mad again would actually do wonders for Tiffy.
I mean, yeah, if Tiffy turns heel on Bianca, but Bianca needs a character change, whether it's a new coat of paint for a baby face or it's a completely new character as a heel.
I don't think Bianca needs to turn heel at all. She hasn't turned heel yet.
Yeah, she needs it. Well, she hasn't been around for other than WrestleMania, and then
Yeah.
that the ref spot, and she's not injured, so she's just taking time off, which is
No,
fine.
no, it was her finger.
Finger, right? But
Yeah,
that should be okay by now.
I believe so. Yeah.
So like, she needs. I've been saying this for months now. She needs a character tweak. She needs something. It's the same, just I'm on my own, and the hair twirl, and the shake, and the butt smack. We've seen the same thing for 5 years now.
It works.
Yeah, but it's running its course. It's run its course for sure.
Cena didn't run his course, and that's been 25 years.
Yeah, but people were saying it ran its course for a very long time.
Yeah, I still think you don't have to change Bianca at any point right now. She's still getting the pop. She's still getting the cheers.
Kind of.
The only time she
Yeah.
really got booed, I think, was Puerto Rico, which is a weird scenario.
That was weird. I do
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, that was very well. Was she going up
it was
against
EO.
Selena? Oh,
EO.
she's going up
No,
against EO. Yeah, she's going up against EO.
yeah, and I was like, this is
That
different.
was very weird. I do remember
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that was very strange.
but that's the only like anomaly that's ever happened with Bianca.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So I mean, maybe Tiffy's next thing is Bianca, and that'll be a test. I mean, Tiffy will get destroyed, but it could be a good humbling experience for Tiffy. Moving on, because we're almost done. We're not even half. We're like halfway done at this point now. The tag match to open up the show. Roman needed a paycheck, and Seth wasn't around that we knew of at the time. And this was just fun. It was just classic opening tag match. Roman and Jay beat Braun and Bronson Reed. Best part of this match is Jay Uso and Roman Reigns restarting Jay's entrance
That was
in the
fucking
middle of the
awesome.
match.
That was awesome. I don't care what anyone says. It was awesome. We were there. We all stood up. We clapped. We did it. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was just so much fun. Jay coming from club level.
Yep.
you
He was
know,
pre-gaming in that club. He
I
was at
would
the
have
rum
been
bar.
too.
He was at the rum bar.
I just wish we were in that club because I would have shoved myself on the TV.
Yeah, I was gonna be the kid. I would have pushed the kid.
Yeah, no, it was a fun match. Roman didn't
Security
lose his
goes,
shoes.
"That's my kid." I go, "Oh!" I bring him back, pat him on the head, just dip, put his arms up for him.
Yeah, no, it was a classic match. I didn't know all of these guys wore black, which I think is kind of funny for all of that. But yeah, it was just a classic match. There's nothing really to talk about here. It was just an entertaining opener.
Roman took the bullet.
Oh, that's right. Roman did take the bullet.
That's the big spot. 'Cause I think Rosenberg said it on the post show. He's like, 4 years ago, or maybe it was Big E. He's like, 4 years ago, Roman's not taking that shot from nobody.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Roman
plays actually a pretty good face if you notice his mannerisms on the rope.
Yeah. He's better facial expressions.
Yeah, better facial expressions, more interactive, more physically verbal, in a sense. So it was good. And now to the Spot Festival, Spot Fest, and one of the wildest
10 tables. Or
one of
nine.
the
10
wildest
tables.
TLC matches, if not the craziest TLC match, just on sheer spots ever. This thing, from everybody I saw in the Discord to people talk online, they loved this match, as they should.
Yeah, what's on the love?
This match is insane. You had the 25th anniversary of TLC. You not only had the Dudleys in the crowd, you had the Hardys in the crowd. And I'm still mad they didn't let them do their entrance, but that's just me. You know. And it's one of those things, like, you've seen TLC, you've seen multi-man TLCs or multi-team TLCs. You're like, how are we going to make this one unique? Well, we're just going to do 4 spots in a row from all 4 corners of the ring, and everybody's going through tables.
Everyone's going through tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Dawkins take a Spanish fly off of a top rope onto a table.
Onto 2 tables.
Yeah. We're gonna have Candice LeRae come in and go through a ladder.
Knee first.
Yeah. And almost die. We're going to fake the TLC 2 spot and have Ciampa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just completely go whoop, Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, and just take out Nathan Frazier.
That
Andrade
core
did something in the
strength.
match.
The core strength was insane.
Because he was hanging upside down for like
he's
3 minutes.
He looped up, which takes first he was hanging there, which takes good grip and core strength.
Yeah.
Went up to avoid the spear and then dangled upside down.
Why?
I don't know why I didn't just grab the belts, but
because it's a carabiner on that thing.
Right, but
but that's what he was also hanging on.
The belts are Velcro.
No, but if he takes it off, but no, in the tag match they had you take off the carabiner, so you do them one by one. That's what's like. So if he would have took that up, he would have fallen head first to the ground, and he already has a history of neck injuries. You know,
anything for the title, man.
But my lord, what a match! I wish we could have seen the Hardys and the Dudleys reactions.
Yeah,
I don't think we saw it on TV. I would have loved them.
We saw one of them.
Was it the Dudleys?
Yeah, I think so.
So, but yeah, no, I don't know what to say about this match because there was just so much going on. But from what I've seen of the replay, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't need a replay. I was there. I experienced it.
All the spots and everything. Yeah, amazing TLC match. Definitely one of the highlights. I'm surprised it didn't go to night 1.
Yeah, it should have.
You could have.
Night 1 needed. So they should have swapped this
with Becky and Lyra. Oh no, Becky and Lyra both won.
Tiffy and Jade.
I can see that. Yeah.
Like what they probably should have done: take off a team or 2, cut the time, put it on night 1.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, I like the 6-team one. It just created more chaos, and honestly, they got really creative. I was very impressed by their creativity.
Yeah, but we're not going to remember it in 6 months. We're like, oh yeah, that happened.
Oh, we will. I think we will. I won't. The only thing I won't remember is Andrade's participation in this because I don't think he really did anything. I think it was more just Ray Phoenix doing a lot of stuff. So, but on to the celebrity match of SummerSlam. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton lost.
Very surprising.
Very surprising move. Jelly Roll did enough. You know,
he did plenty. Yeah.
A
little slow. They dragged on the injury spot a little too long, but he did fine.
But you know what? I liked what they did with it is that usually, you know, the celebrity comes in for a hot tag and he surprises everybody, you know, with how good he is and all the training he's done.
He started the match.
He started the match and took an ass beating.
I liked it. That was great.
You know,
him starting the match was great.
For a long time. I mean, he got his punches in. He did his little, you know, shake, rattle, and roll, you know, get a little elbow drop here and there. It was different. Apparently the call was made for them to lose day of.
I believe it.
So it was a little bit of a switch. I mean, just this means it's going to continue because you're going to give a celebrity their win at some point. They really enjoy Jelly Roll. Triple H has said so much of it. He talked about how Jelly Roll earned the respect of a lot of people, that he's dedicated to this. And you also have to give props, and I hate to say it, to Logan Paul.
I don't hate to say it. The man deserves his props.
Not for the things like he's a good wrestler. It's the fact that he was willing to respect the business enough to sell for Jelly Roll as best as he could.
Yeah. 100%.
He helped him out. He helped him out a ton.
Definitely.
In the entire build. And it was really cool to see. Like, I don't like Logan Paul. We talked about this a lot in our section. Like, we like Logan Paul's a horrible human being, but god damn it, he's so good at what he was doing. I like the little twist up he put on the meta glasses. Have you seen that video of him falling from the
it hurts to watch.
Terrifying. Yeah.
That's why I'm not a wrestler. I'd
Absolutely
miss.
Terrifying.
I wouldn't make that jump. I would miss. I'd face plant on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely terrifying. But they won. Props to Jelly Roll. I mean, he took the beating, like a man. I think we see Jelly Roll next. Royal Rumble.
Yeah, put him in the Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Have Logan Paul eliminate him. This was fun. Better than expected. A little too long, but
I thought so too, yeah.
Like, I'm not one who bags on celebrity matches because I get it. It's exposure. Like, oh, you're taking a spot away from someone. I mean, I guess. But, I mean, he went down to the PC. He did the training. He did the work. And he showed respect to the business. And it worked. And people talked about it. It was a good match. Like, it wasn't like the Snooki match from WrestleMania 27 or 8.
28.
Right? Like, there's been way worse celebrity appearances. But this was a pretty good one. I don't need to see a one-on-one match with Jelly Roll ever. But
no, I don't think we'll ever get one.
Like, I don't need to see him in a match ever again. Royal Rumble spot, sure.
Yeah.
But like, he one and done, dude. Quit with your head.
But no, congratulations to Jelly Roll. I mean, the man loves wrestling. You can tell by how he talks about the business. Like, he brought up a DOA reference, one on the Pat McAfee show.
Yep. Of course.
I was like, who remembers DOA? I was like, Jesus.
I do. I'm watching it as we speak. They just debuted, really.
Nice.
Not really. They're really bad.
Yeah. It's one of those things that happen. What's going on, Smiley? By the way, thank you for joining.
Undertaker's friends needed work.
Yeah, it's the Undertaker's friends when the Undertaker was an American Badass Undertaker.
Yeah, primetime Brian Lee was like the head. Was one of the ones in DOA, and he was Taker's friend. He was the fake Undertaker.
You know what's crazy? Sideberg, real quick. Undertaker's DOA would have worked if Undertaker was the American Badass earlier.
Yeah, it would have.
It would have worked really well. Yeah, it would have.
Instead of the ministry, it's just the DOA.
The Disciples of Apocalypse, yep. Pretty much. Moving on to...
God, what a fun match.
The Eddie Guerrero Dedication Classic. AJ Styles, Dom Mysterio. Dom Mysterio magically retains, out-Eddieing AJ Styles, which is hard to do when AJ Styles literally replicated Eddie Guerrero's entrance.
It was great.
Entrance, gear, like custom Eddie gear. And
what is it? Styles Heat was his shirt?
Yeah, but it said Styles on his trunks.
Yeah.
In Eddie's fun. The only thing missing is that Ray should have been driving the car out with Styles.
I think it was it his kid? AJ? I think
it might have been his kid.
I think it was one of his. If I had to guess, it's probably his kid.
Yeah, or something like that. Listen, this had all the classic Eddie stuff, pulling the turnbuckle off, doing the chair spot.
The fact that they both did it, my God.
Did you notice when AJ Styles went down, he started twitching his leg?
Yes, I did. I did notice that. I was like, dude, that's my word.
It started leg switching. And then the cleverness of Dom taking off the boot and hitting AJ Styles with it. And AJ Styles said on the poster, he goes, "It was really smart."
Yeah, clever. I want to know the conversation Dom and AJ had after that match, because they both looked like they had so much fun.
Absolutely.
And of course, I like much respect to both these guys. I think they both respect each other. I think Dom is a class act behind the scenes with people around him.
Yeah.
I talk about respecting the business and growing up in the business. Like, I know Dom plays a great heel on TV, but I think backstage with all the boys, he's the biggest babyface there is.
Well, and I love how his whole thing is like he's celebrating 20 years in the business now.
Yeah. My 20-year anniversary.
Yeah. since his debut as a child. I was like, you're ridiculous. Dom is going to go on to AAA in a couple of weeks, and he might leave AAA as their mega champion.
He should,
It's a
man.
high possibility.
He
I'm almost
should.
considering us looking into the AAA card and just blind booking.
Where is it? Oh, where's this? Oh, the show's in Mexico.
Yeah, but it's going to be streamed on YouTube, in English and Spanish.
Yeah,
on the
it's like,
16th.
okay, pick the matches. That's how I get back. That's how I get back to K. That's how I catch
Just
up,
a
baby.
blind bet. Just a
Blind bet. Let's do it. I'm about it.
I love it. I mean, I might tune into it if I'm not doing anything. It's something that I'm really interested in watching and expanding, the wrestling palette. Moving on to this is to the cage match, which again, kind of a surprising finish that Solo won, but it does kind of
We
make
both picked
sense.
Solo.
I mean, not Solo won. That Jacob lost and Solo won.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be Jacob Fatu's time, or we also thought that another Tongan was gonna show up.
Yeah.
None of that
But I
happened.
told you, man, dude, they've invested too much time and money into Solo. They made their choice. They don't care what the fans think. This is the least surprising thing out there. They did the cage match so Fatu could jump off of it and get a social viral moment, and that's enough.
Yeah, after
So,
the cage match.
After the cage match, which you missed. But it's okay. You didn't miss much.
It's fine. I saw it already.
Yeah. Like, whatever, dude. Like, but I don't think it's the wrong choice. Like, I do think Solo is the better investment. He's younger. You've spent a lot of time on him. And as much as we hate to admit it, I think he has earned this spot. Because as we were talking about during the show, on Sunday, like, Solo has put the work in. He's made character tweaks, especially to what he debuted with as a silent killer, the heavy. Like, he's shown personality. He's shown good promos. He can lead a program. His in-ring work is okay.
Yeah,
But it's good enough. Tells a good story. So, yeah.
I agree.
Keep the belt on him.
Yeah, I mean, Solo can also go on to do something bigger. Like, he could go up against Cody.
You mean Fatu? Yeah, Jacob could.
Yeah, Jacob could. My
Yeah.
fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
and just because Jacob is a face, but his character's a heel. And like I would love to see the entrance between like the Samoan Werewolf and the American Nightmare.
Yeah.
Like just the mask off.
In London.
Nice, Samoan Werewolf in London. That would have been a great show title too.
That would have been a great show title.
And if they were going to London, that would also work.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, listen, it did what it needed to do. Solo's a champion, and Jacob Fatu got a massive pop because he's Jacob Fatu.
Yep. Pretty much.
It worked. Yeah, 2 more matches to review really, really quickly. Bliss and Flair were strange bedfellows, beating Raquel and Roxanne. Actually, 3 more matches, sorry. Raquel and Roxanne to get the women's tag titles, which is the right move because strange bedfellows always kind of works. And they're having fun. They told a good story. Like, they told the story of like, yeah, we're working together and we're supposed to be friends, but we're not friends and we still screw up because I'm going to punch my partner in the face.
Yeah. No, they did tell a good story. Good match too. I still think Raquel and Roxanne should have held, but I think now Roxanne moves on to making her moves on with Dom, because on Raw she kind of started to like, "Oh, hey Dom, hey," and like a little wink.
Yeah,
So
we'll be back, Dom.
So like it could just be a thing of just like, when Liv comes back, Raquel is like, "What about the titles?" And she goes, "I don't give a fuck about the titles. I care about Dom." And it's like,
But you just see like a crazy Liv with like,
the
mascara
makeup
running down her.
streaks.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, we'll see. I hindsight 2020, Charlotte and Bliss is probably the right move. They were also very good on the post show. Charlotte loves being cheered, like for real.
Yeah, she looks so happy and just having fun with this for the first time.
So I'm happy for her. Good for her. These two work, and sometimes, like, I think she was real when she was like, I was directionless. I didn't know what to do, and then fucking Bliss just walked in and ruined it, saved everything by ruining it.
Yeah, and then also props to Raquel. Ever since Kevin Nash came out publicly and was like, "You're not working big enough. You need to work bigger." She's improved so much in the ring.
Definitely.
She was like, "You're right," and just made the change. Now she looks dominant. Now she looks fearful. She's wrestling like she should wrestle.
Yeah.
for her stature and her size, and even in her character work with Roxanne and Rest of the Judgment Day, like she's not taking crap from them. Like she's kind of standing her ground and like getting her points in when she needs to.
Right.
And speaking of Cyber real quick, so they cut a promo obviously for Netflix for the international crowd when Finn came out with the Judgment Day, and he's like, yeah, Liv's been working hard and she'll be back soon in about 8 to 10 months, and he walked away. It's so good, but congrats to Flair and Bliss, and I think this also works well because now Bliss and Flair can show up anywhere, and wherever they're going to go with those titles, they're going to pop a rating.
Yeah, that's true, man. If you got a hot act like that, right, you do want them on TV as much as possible. So yeah, give them the tag titles where they can go on all 3 shows.
They can go anywhere they need to go. And this almost was a show cover. It's not going to be a show cover, but it almost was, and that's something that you have to pay extra for.
That is a great photo.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch, the women's IC title. Becky retained. Lyra can no longer challenge for the IC title anymore. Now that Becky's champion, Becky debuted a new song, which has taken some time for me to get used to.
I don't like it.
The
old song was perfect. You didn't like why? Like you to the Judgment Day Alter Bridge, the contract probably ran up. They didn't want to pay them. Fine.
Yeah, and they changed a little bit because I think Alter Bridge is also an Edge connection as well.
Yeah, so they also could have said no. But why would you take 10 on the payday though? But this new song, I liked her Jumbotron with the Rage Against the Machine connection that you just fucking pulled out of your ass, which was great.
I was like, oh wait, this is Battle of Los Angeles. I was like, because I've seen the silhouette before.
Yeah, but the song, why you don't need to fix what ain't broke, dude.
Yeah, that's true. And there was something about this match. Like I got the story. It's one of those matches that I think if you look back at it, and since we weren't in the crowd, that we would like kind of be more impressed with it. But since we were in the crowd, there was kind of the effect on us. But also, in my opinion, this match went on for too long.
I agree. And Bayley doing what she did was just unnecessary.
Yeah, I feel like they gave us way too much time.
And there was a better use of Bayley that could have been done.
Yeah, that too. It felt like we had seen this match before for the most part because we had seen this match before for the most part.
Right.
Obviously they added the gruesomeness of it with, anything goes, no disqualification. And it was a good use of weaponry, but it was just one of those things where this match came up after TLC.
Yeah.
That's what really hurt this match. Because if you look back at this match, the fact that Lyra Valkyria had her hands zip tied and she pulled off a moonsault, we all should have been like, that's an amazing feat. And we were all just like, eh.
Yeah, the balance that's required.
Yeah.
Without your hands.
Yeah.
Or your arms is pretty crazy.
It's all core and legs. And we were just like, whatever. What's going on? Are we doing the wave in the crowd? Let's do the wave.
Yeah, like the match was fine, but I was this is a me problem. I was distracted by the crowd getting the wave wrong.
I think it was because it's one of the blunders of booking such an out of this world card. Someone has to take the fall.
Yeah. You need to come down somewhere, and people came down with the section.
I don't think they
going
intended
this way, and then 200 going this way with their wave.
Yeah, and I don't think they intended for this to be the come down. This just naturally became the come down because we started with
the triple threat.
The triple threat. Then it went to where was it? What was the Ever Championship match after that? I'm looking at
trying to remember. Looking at the ticker. Trying to remember.
They're not in any order though.
Tag titles. No, no, that was night one. Tag titles was night one.
What,
or was it night two? Yeah, what was night one?
Oh, my fault. It was TLC was the second match. That's why. We went triple threat.
That's right. Yeah, triple threat TLC.
And then this came.
Yeah, then this came.
They didn't stand a chance.
No.
They didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, they should have went after Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I see Dom and Roxanne going full telenovela. It's going to be a pregnancy ankle.
Oh, God.
Jesus, with the Cyborg there. Yeah. This match didn't stand a chance. It's like one of those things, anything after TLC didn't stand a chance. And I think it's one of the reasons, like we said, some of these matches could have been switched. Like, there's no reason we should have had a cage match and a TLC match on the same night.
Yeah, with a street fight and an anything goes match.
Yeah. It was like I booked it on GM mode. And I
Yeah.
didn't book this.
Yeah, and you just busted all your budgets because Charles had a really good card.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And so, yeah, again, we look back at this and be like, oh, this is a great match. But, like, there was too much going on around this match. Like, they were in the middle of the TLC and the cage match.
Yeah, well, yeah. This for me, it's the third. This is probably the third worst match behind Zane Cross, Tiffy, Jade, and then it would be this one.
Yeah, and there's it's just the places. So it was a little unbalanced night too, and I did what they tried to do, and like for the most part they were better for. But this is somebody had to suffer.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I
This
don't think it was
suffer.
their fault either. Like they were just
No.
they were given a bad deck of cards. Like, oh, we're giving you like 18 minutes, but like they're like, fuck. How are we gonna do that?
Exactly. And listen, it's gonna move on from here. Becky's going up against Nikki.
Which is
And-
gonna be awesome. That was a great fucking promo. In that case, I'm glad she kept the title.
Yeah.
You can't see
See
him.
anymore. Yeah. In Brooklyn was a great crowd to do it in front of.
My
too.
hot husband and your.
Oh.
Ooh. That's right. You can't see him anymore.
And that's a better use of how to use someone's real life situation to get like a rise compared to Charlotte and Tiffy. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, because I bet they planned that beforehand.
Yeah. They're probably, John's not going to be around to get mad at us.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
And like what? Well, she called it off with him, right? Nikki called it off with John.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right. So it's like, she's like, yeah, I dumped his ass instead of, oh, I got dumped.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, okay, like you said the offensive thing doesn't really offend me because I'm the one who had the power in that situation. So, yeah. And Nikki played it off like a champ.
Well, she let Becky have her moment. She's like, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
Good move.
Her promos are also a lot better in general. Nikki.
Yeah, she still annoys me, but it was a little better.
It's less up voice.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a downtone.
Yeah, and it's a little more the sentences kind of string together better.
Yeah, it's not like she's
She's
reading
not
from
like pausing too much between words and sentences or syllables. Like, yeah, she doesn't talk like a high school girl anymore.
Oh my God, John.
Exactly. Yes, precisely. It's like she took Maurice's bit to heart. It was like, is that really how I sound? And she goes back, I wish you died in the womb. And she's like, oh my God. It's like, give like a look at like clothes you used to wear in the early 2000s. You're like, oh, yuck.
Oh yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. Oh my God, John. I missed that bit so much. Total Bella bullshit. Oh.
But I am
So
looking I am looking forward to Becky and Nikki. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it should have been Nikki Liv at some point, and so we're gonna have Nikki play the hits with like most of the modern roster. Let's do it.
Yeah, put it with all your top stars. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why
and I mean,
not?
it also makes, in comparison to the mid card titles, it makes the IC title that much more legendary.
Yeah.
Becky's holding it, Nikki's going for it. Bailey was going for it.
I have no idea what you do with Lyra now.
I don't know either.
But
She's stuck.
she is stuck because no, she could go after Naomi.
She could after Naomi's done with
Naomi's a
Stephanie.
heel.
Yeah. Honestly, it might work better because Naomi is going to verbally annihilate her on the mic.
That's going to be a problem for her, for Lyra.
Well, it's going to have to force her to fire back at some point.
Yeah, and what do you got? Be like, oh, you're just a second fiddle to Big Jim. Okay. Ooh. Where's Big Jim's title? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll definitely see what happens with Lyra in that. I mean, she just split with Bailey, so who knows what's going to happen.
I feel like Naomi would, like, any insult, Naomi would just be like, yeah.
And?
Yeah. You only got to tell because you
Exactly.
called The Rock. I know. That's
No.
what I said. And?
Yeah, now on to why was this match on the card? Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Oh, I think I see us.
Do you?
Yeah, we're right there.
Oh, actually, yeah, I see us.
we
Yeah,
can, we can see
you're
our
right there.
section. We can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
our section behind,
Yeah,
like
it's
to the left of the gridiron, the fucking mesh pipe thing.
Yeah, the
Canopy.
stanchion. Canopy, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this is a match that I didn't
gridiron.
really see because I went to go get something like something to eat. But yeah, this match existed.
Yeah, it was, whatever.
You know, Sammy didn't take the bait of being the bad guy, and he beat Karrion Cross. And for all intents and purposes, as we've lost energy to even discuss about this match because there's nothing to talk about, Karrion Cross might be leaving.
Yeah, it was his send off match. That was it. The contract's up this weekend.
Yeah. His book's also coming out as well, which is
Yeah.
very wild to talk about.
It was a lot of like, okay, you had this months of storytelling and it led nowhere.
They didn't let it go anywhere, even though he was selling merch and people were chanting, "We want Cross, we want Cross," and when
Brock, you got him.
Yeah, I was like, wow, what a dick.
Although I listened to it because like I saw the clip without reading the caption saying we want Cross. I heard we want Brock. I didn't hear we want Cross.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong. I mean, who knows what the crowd
Yeah.
was chanting? I wasn't there.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just a listen, Cross will go somewhere like a AEW or a TNA. He goes to TNA, makes his way back in. He goes to TNA, beats Trick Williams for the NXT Championship.
God.
Or something like that. That's what's going to happen. Or he beats Obafemi for the NXT Championship, which would be wild. But he beats, yeah. So who knows what Cross going to do? We wish him the best of luck. I don't think you're ever going to see him again in WWE.
That's fine.
You know,
No
he
issues.
was very stop and go. But you know what? At least he got a send off on a big stage.
Yes.
You know, that's the positive here for all of that. So that concludes pretty much our recap of SummerSlam. Overall, like I said, fantastic show. A lot of things to go by off of this. A lot of questions that still need to be answered inside and outside of the ring. But overall, I think SummerSlam accomplished what it needed to accomplish for a 2-night SummerSlam. It was WrestleMania 2, the better of the WrestleManias this year. And it set the tone for when they go to Minnesota, which I don't know if I'll be able to make now, but it's
nope, not me.
So it's going to be an interesting tone setter for the rest of the year, and it's kind of what you need going into the fall. So, well, what are your thoughts on SummerSlam?
I give it a 9.
Yeah,
a very, very, very strong 9 as a whole put together. Night 1, I probably give a 7. Night 2, a 7.5 maybe. Night 2, I give a 10.
Yeah, they knocked out the park with night 2. You know, all things considered. And now to reveal, folks, our current standings.
Uh-oh.
I will tell you this. For SummerSlam alone, I beat both of you.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
By 1 point.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
I was watching, I was like, man, I lost a lot of points. I got one back for the Wyatt 6, and I got one back for Solo on K, and that was about it.
Yeah, so I had 7. I was the only one to make over 50%. So I got 7. And the rest of you, and both of you got 6, which means
I'm in third.
You're in second. Remaining in first place, K with 91. Will, you're in second with 84, and I am one behind you with 83.
Do we know how many? Do we know like if it's 80, like it's 91 out of how many? Like what's our winning percentage?
No, but I could calculate that. Just gonna give me some time.
That's a lot. Do it next year. We'll do it next year. Next, I want to know like my winning percentage. What am I hitting? What am I hitting?
Well, yeah, this one you hit 50%, but I can tell you your winning percentage. I have it in an Excel sheet, so I can calculate it.
Yeah, do equal sum, whatever.
Yeah, I work with a all the time. I got it.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm assuming my guess rate is probably around 60%.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll do the numbers because I mean you still have time to win. Like it's still an open thing. We still have if we do AAA.
We should do AAA.
We have AAA.
If I was winning, I would say we should not do AAA. But since I'm losing, we should 100% do AAA.
So we have AAA. We have Forbidden Door. We have Clash in Paris. You have Survivor Series. You have Full Gear is going back to Newark, I believe.
Yep.
All Out is coming.
Yep.
You have Crown Jewel in Perth. You have, I said Survivor Series. World's End in AEW as well as
and
happening.
the December pay-per-view if there is one, and then whatever TNA's NXT's got going on.
John Cena's last show is probably going to be like a special event. You know,
Yeah, if it's in the Garden, right, in Boston, TD
I
Garden.
think it's in TD Garden or something. Yeah.
God, depending on let me check that date.
We also have, if we want to cover like TNA's Bound for Glory or TNA Emergence, like we can cover those too.
December 13th, Saturday
Oof.
nights. Oh, it is Saturday night's main event.
It's a Saturday night's main event. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. That's unfortunate. Although,
It's gonna pop a rating on NBC.
yeah,
that's
I'm
why.
thinking from the business perspective. It's like, oh, they want the ratings.
It's gonna pop a rating. Yeah.
You better believe they're gonna cut off his retirement speech though. Like they did to Goldberg.
So yeah, that is there's everybody's still in this battle here for this top prediction spot. What I might be able to do also too, I can see your percentage last year too, because I still have that file.
Yeah, I think I did a lot better last year.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll definitely see about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any final words before we get out of here?
Nah, dude. I gotta piss again and I'm thirsty. So
Well, there's no Brock Lesnar to hide from you now. Nice. Roll it together. I love that. Oh my god, that was absolutely perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 417. Too close, bro. I have not been too close, bro. I really wish we got those people's names. I've been your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR underscore podcast across all social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review, buy some of our fantastic merch, which I'm wearing right now. Go check out our hoodies because fall is coming soon as well. The links to all of that are in the description below. If you're watching us right now, there is a QR code right next to me that you can scan to get to all of our social media and our merchandise store and all of that fun stuff. If you're listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and vote for us for podcast of the month if you follow us on Twitter. And speaking of that, follow Wrestle Addict Radio's Twitter at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word everywhere else. Will Tarashak.
We did get their names. I just don't remember what they were. One of them might have
This
been
is
Steven.
true.
So is that the
very,
way
very
ends?
true.
I had to pee. I was shaking because Brock Lesnar scared me, and I was exhausted. So shout out to all those guys. And yeah, Ricky, I would take the spear for you. I would take that bullet just for you.
Well, I would hope you would now, but I'm your groomsman or one of the groomsmen. One of the groomsmen in the wedding. I hope you would. I'd also probably laugh too after I'm
on the ground like, oh, I'm glad you're laughing. It's funny in hindsight. I would once I got off from the pain, I'd watch the video and then I would start laughing.
You couldn't laugh too hard because you have to hold your ribs with an ice pack.
Yep. One person I would not be laughing for is Slack.
Yeah. Fuck you, Slack.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Wait.
Run it back. Fuck you, Slack. There you go. There you go. We'll see you next week.
Amazing.
This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast. Oh, that thing is gonna do wonders. I love that.
Yeah, that was great.
Running back. Running back. I'm gonna have to find if I do a really funky edit. Just find a video of Jay doing that and then just slip it into the.
Just put it in there.
Put it in there randomly. Run it back. Oh, what's going on in the world now that I've been gone? And the Yankees and the Rangers are still 0-0.
Yeah, Valdi's pitching tonight, so he ruins their day every time he pitches, so I'm not expecting much. Dude, I can't watch them anymore. Last night I got so angry when they blew the game in the 9th inning again because Devin Williams is the closer because Boone is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, what is going on? Oh, they finally made it official that ESPN's going to... Wait, whoa. That was not what I thought. ESPN's not just acquiring Red Zone, they're acquiring the entire NFL network.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, let me see. ESPN is acquiring the network and upper league assets, including Red Zone and NFL Fantasy, as part of a non-binding agreement with the NFL.
Interesting.
Which means ESPN Fantasy is now going to be the biggest fantasy app in the freaking world.
Yeah, I thought it already was Yahoo.
Yeah, but they're just going to take NFL fantasy. The NFL, listen to this. The NFL in exchange will receive 10% equity stake in ESPN.
That's interesting.
Yeah. The league is also licensing some NFL content for use by ESPN as part of a second non-binding agreement. K just got the Punk and Gunther on their watch.
Oh boy.
ESPN noted that these agreements are subject to the parties' negotiation of definitive agreements, various approvals, including by the NFL team owners, and customary closing conditions. It means it's going to take 3 years for this to even go anywhere.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, they're going to keep the NFL Red Zone guy.
Yeah, of course. People love him.
Mm-hmm. He goes, it's official. And for those wondering, yes, I will still be hosting Red Zone. Fired up for a great season. Optimistic about this new partnership. And I get to call Adam Schefter colleague for the second time in my career. Nice bonus. The NFL network will be operated by ESPN, while Red Zone will be operated by the NFL under the new agreement. ESPN will be in charge of distributing both products. Interesting. So under ESPN's family of networks, you now have the SEC network, the Big 12, the Big 12 network, the Big 10 network, and now the NFL network. And the Ocho. So ESPN announced in May the launch of a new direct-to-consumer option that will give fans direct access to the linear networks without cable for the first time. NFL Network will be packaged into this service in addition to regular cable programming. NFL Fantasy Football and ESPN Fantasy Football will meanwhile merge under the new agreement. That should be interesting. The agreement will also result in a shift in ESPN's NFL broadcasting schedule, with the network shifting 4 games to the NFL Network as part of the agreement. NFL retains ownership and operation of other properties, including NFL Films, NFL Plus, NFL.com, and the NFL Podcast Network, which I didn't even know they freaking had.
Yeah, so they get all the library to all the footage and everything.
And the NFL will remain as the ownership and operation of all the official websites for all but 32 teams.
Yeah.
The agreement will not impact the media rights of the NFL.
Of course.
Which league has the ability to opt out from after the 2029 season. That's a crazy... What? Oh, hi, Vince. Do you see your comment stream?
Who?
Somebody came in here as Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. No more commercial-free Red Zone with ESPN. Yeah. What's up, Vince? How's your head after that car accident, you asshole?
Who's driving 80 or 90 going to Martha's Vineyard? Bring tissues. Telling Kay to have tissues. Let's see what we have. Anything else? The Accountant 2 is now available to stream.
The Accountant 2. I saw the first one on a plane. It was okay.
I heard it was great.
With Ben Affleck. It was okay.
And John Berthel.
Yeah.
Former Heat staffer charged ex-security officer allegedly stole millions of dollars worth of items from a team, including over 400 with transporting stolen goods. Yeah, if I was a staffer, I'd take stuff too, but not that much.
Yeah, man, if you're gonna be stupid, be smart about it.
Yeah. Little by little. NXT is going on right now, which I have no idea what's happening. That's really funny. Apparently, Tiffany Strand was on Impulsive.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's got to be awkward.
That's going to be fun.
Apparently, it was stated Logan Paul asked Tiffany Stratton if she wanted to talk about Hulk. He said, "No, I don't. Do you know how many times I've been canceled? Let's not."
Fair.
Let me see. We swap a GM with a GM. Yeah, there's not really much going on right now. The only thing I was talking. All right, don't really talk about politics. I want to know, what are your thoughts? You hear about this Josh Hawley proposal?
The what?
Josh Hawley.
No, what did he do?
So he was the only Republican to get this proposal out of committee. They are trying to get this to the floor of Congress to ban. It's a thing we've all wanted, to ban government officials from trading stocks.
Oh, I think I said to ban income tax.
No. Sorry, not that.
Yeah, no, I'll believe it when I see it. And there's been a few of those over the past few years. I mean, obviously both sides do it. And it's about pretty. I know people like the Pelosi's the punching bag for this one, which she does.
You
the
know,
most.
it was originally called the Pelosi Act.
It was Pelosi Act. I know.
Yeah.
But if you look at the full chart, it is pretty close 50-50. Trump's never going to sign it. Not a goddamn chance in the world he signs
Apparently,
it.
I've been, from what I've read, they put
because
in a provision
there would be a provision that there was originally a provision that the president and vice president couldn't do it as well, but they wouldn't take effect until 2029.
Yeah, they would have the incomings would have
so
to
it would be the brand new administration.
Correct, yeah.
And then he still had a hissy fit about it, even though he's not going to be there, in air quotes.
Yes.
two terms.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, we've been hearing this for years. Like, okay, you're going to clean up the corruption. I'll believe it when I see it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Show me something. Your talk is cheap.
Like I said, it only made it out of committee. Who knows if it's actually going to see the floor?
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was an interesting thing. I was like, wait, why am I agreeing with Josh Hawley?
Hey, man, I find myself doing the Marjorie Taylor Greene a lot over the past 2 weeks, which is also pretty concerning.
Oh, she's like, we've got to get the Republicans have lost like, what did she say?
It was a lot about this funding wars, both Ukraine and Israel. Like,
Marjorie Taylor Greene is such a super villain.
Yeah, it's great. It's hilarious. But yeah, it's like, bitch, you're still crazy, but at least a broken clock.
Yeah, do you remember the lasers comment?
Yeah, it's Jewish space lasers. Yeah, it's like, apparently with her, it's a broken clock is right twice a term. It's a presidential term. If she's right twice a presidential term. So, like, at least she's crazy. At least she stands on principle, even when she's wrong. So
yeah,
she's now standing on a principle. She actually called out Trump by name for the Epstein files too. Like, you got to release this shit. Like, why are you protecting pedophiles? So,
yeah, give a devil her due.
Yeah, give the devil her due. But yeah, I thought there was a few decent things in the Big Beautiful Bill Act, but most of it was still, obviously, calling it the One Big Beautiful Bill Act is too big. Like, my dad was like, hey, did you know there someone scanned the. Oh, that was you. He was like, my dad was.
Sorry,
like,
that was me.
My dad was like, yeah, it tells you. My dad was like, hey, did you know they spent $85 million to move the one of the space shuttles from DC to Texas in the bill? I'm like, what? Because he's like, yeah, because it launched from Texas. They want to move it from a museum in there to a museum in Texas. I'm like, all right, can they do that? Like, not now?
Yeah.
When the deficit is like trillions of dollars and the debt's trillions of dollars and it's supposed to be the party of cutting the debt, and like the whole Doge thing was supposed to cut the debt, and it
didn't do much. It didn't even put a dent, really.
Yeah, no, it increased the debt. It's the exact opposite. Like, maybe we could have given PBS an extra few months of funding just to not move the space shuttle.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool that you can see. So on top of in the studio here, I can see how many people are currently viewing and from where they're viewing at. And then it also now, since I scanned it, it tells me how many people scanned the QR code.
Where was Vince McMahon from? I better say Stamford, Connecticut.
Well, no, it only tells me the site that they're coming from.
I know.
It sucks.
That'd be really funny.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep this QR code thing, and I'm gonna talk to Kay and talk about when we do product launches, we can put the product launch thing on the screen.
Have them play around with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just gonna need graphics from Kay because all I have to do is put in the link and then put in the photo, and it populates it for us. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Get more. You know who told me about this? Who told me about the QR thing?
Nate.
No, Aaron. Yeah. Because before you guys got there when we were at Slammiversary, he was like, how's it going? Like, we had to move to a new platform and stuff like that. He's like, how do you like Restream? I was like, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's like Streamlabs and stuff. And then he's like, and they have the QR code thing too. And I was like, what? Oh, yeah. So, but I like that now. Listen, it's an easy way to do, quick promo.
I wish there was an integration with OBS, but
I do too.
a step at a time.
Yeah, this works for now when we were in a bind when Skype shut down. So,
Yeah, RIP to everyone.
yeah, the gateway drug for everybody. But anyway,
No kidding. I'm a hop too.
yeah, I'm gonna get off. All right, guys, we will see you cool cats later.